have one question.
Yes, Mr. Lang.
I think it was last year or the year before we changed from a deductible of X to the current one. I can't remember, it was 1,000 or something like that? And it's still, this must be the one that stays, looks the best and don't go up anymore, this type of thing?
Yeah, it was actually last year, I think, was the year that we moved from 1,000 to a $2,500 deductible.
Okay.
And what is our current coverage as far as the limits on liability?
The limits on liability currently, they did increase in July to match the state statute. It is $1.5 million per occurrence.
Okay.
That is limited to $500,000 per claimant.
Okay.
And that is according to the state statute.
Okay.
And also you'll be electing open meeting law coverage for the council as a whole as well as individuals.
Any other questions?
So move to approve resolution 09105.
Second.
Motion by Lang, second by Coop, to approve Resolution 09-105, establishing a $1.5 million per occurrence limit on liability insurance. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. 8.4, Resolution 09-012, approving the agreement for the turnback of Trunk Highway 169 South Frontage Road, East Enterprise Drive. Mr. Murphy?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, council members. MnDOT has requested documentation from the city stating that the city will maintain the South Frontage Road, also known as East Enterprise Drive, following the construction until such time as the state formalizes the necessary turnback paperwork. And the attached resolution also states that the city will accept the South Frontage Road as a city street upon completion of the construction project. The council concurs. The motion would be your staff report, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Murphy. Council, any questions for Mr. Murphy on this?
What is the holdup on the turnback? Is it not complete?
On the
Could
The
you
road's complete, is it not?
we're talking about the new one.
The new,
The South
new
Frontage Road.
South
Okay.
Frontage Road. Yep.
Mr. Murphy,
Yes.
I have a question. Second paragraph. 2 million? Is that what it is?
I'll have to double check. Jody, is that correct?
I thought it was less than that.
2 million.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
2
The award
million.
is 2?
Yep.
We always talk to 1.5, 1?
No.
Councilmember Lang, you might be flip-flopping the financial participations. The state was always going to be at 2, and the city was going to pick up the rest, which is around 1.2 to 1.5. Maybe that's what
So
you're
the
thinking
total
of.
project is 3 plus, right?
3.2 to 3.5, yeah.
Okay.
Which it's coming in more closer to 3.2.
3.5 million.
Yeah. 2 has always been the award.
Thank you, Mr. Duncan. Okay, I will look for, call the question here. Resolution 09-012.
I'll move to approve.
Second.
Motion by Trost, second by Lang. All in favor, any questions, any discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? This passes unanimously. Thank you. Mr. Murphy, okay, 8.5, Granicus Council Meeting Video Proposal. Mr. Murphy?
Correct. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, council members. Again, this is for the Granicus software, which would allow us to have the potential to stream the council meeting live over the internet and also give us access, or better access for accessing the council meeting via the internet. The last council meeting, or the council authorized staff to perform a network assessment that was required to assess the compatibility of our system to the Granicus hardware and software. Our system is compatible with one modification. A cable would have to be strung from the networking, the workroom to the council chambers here. That can be performed by staff. So therefore, the quote remains the same, which is $11,988.81 in startup costs and $592 per month with the minutes maker option. However, if the contract is signed before November 6th, the $592 monthly fee will be waived until April 1st. It would start at that point. The months in between would be at no cost. Again, Granicus provides the off-site storage for the meetings and 24-hour service. So with that, if this service is selected, the retainer for our website will be reduced by approximately $240 per month. So that is staff report, Mr. Mayor. I will take any questions.
Thank you, Mr. Murphy. Any questions for Mr. Murphy?
I have one.
Yes, Mr. Lang.
Your anticipated startup date, if we would sign this before November 6th, is? When we get this rolling?
It should be in place, I would think, by the December meeting. We can get,
That quick.
hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes, Mr.
Dave, when you say access council meetings via the internet, now you talking about public or just city staff?
Public.
And what do you mean by that when you say access meetings, for instance? Give me an example how I would access council meetings via the internet.
Well, how it would work is on the city's webpage, we would provide a link. You would actually click on that. That would say, we could say whatever would it be, city council video, whatever we name it. You click onto that, it actually takes you to Granicus, which is the offsite storage of it. And with the minutes maker and with how it is set up, the each section of the council meeting is highlighted, so each agenda item, and they're time stamped. So if you wanted to see just one particular portion of the city council meeting, for example, let's say you were interested in the concept plan for Oppadan here, you would click onto that, it would be highlighted, and it would take you directly to that portion of the meeting where that was discussed. You wouldn't have to fast forward it or rewind it.
Or
anything.
sit through it.
Or sit through it correctly. So it would take you right there, or you can just start it and watch the entire meeting. And
Would it show the paperwork? Would it show each and every bill?
it shows the agenda.
Does it show everything we have in our packet?
No.
Well, it doesn't do much good if you don't know what they're talking about then. Would it show this grocery store? Would it have showed the parking lot? Would it have showed the?
Well, we recite each agenda item before we address it, so I mean,
We didn't say hardly a word about this, what he asked for.
It would be if it was shown on the screen.
Wouldn't mean nothing.
If it was, for example, tonight, if it was shown on this, if that was shown on the screen, if that was part of what was recorded, they would be able to see that, yes.
Was that recorded tonight?